Let's see how this one goes. Hey, Luigi. Sponsored, of course, by Mountain Dew Baja Blast. It's not. But it should be. Like, where's my sponsorship, Mountain Dew? Come on. I'm telling you right here. It's just like I would do it. I would do it. I would do it. DEW, it. That's what I'm talking about. This Mountain Dew Baja Blast TM apparently expires on April 1st, which is weird. I don't even know such a thing could expire. Well, whatever. I wonder how difficult it is to go fight this guy down here. Give it a try, right? Yeah. I'd have no idea where I'm at right now. Okay. There we go. Anyway. Not bad, I would say. There is, like, actually a good amount of health that this guy has, though, so I don't really know if I'm going to be able to actually fight him. Yeah, really, it's looking like right now I should just probably... Man, really, you can't even run away from it. Good. Well, let's see how this works regardless. Yeah. There we go. 2 streams in one day. Oh, this is probably going to be a quick stream. Don't worry about that. How do you explode? Your explosion there tells me... By the way. Yeah? Yeah? Not quite set on fire just yet, but maybe they'll actually work. Finally, a P stream for real. That's right. It's about that time. Ah! Stop looking at your hand for like 5 seconds. Nope. Ah, well, I gave it a try. Whatever, it doesn't matter. What's so quick about it? Oh, we're just fighting a boss here. And it's not that boss. It's a different boss. That's right. Which boss could it be? I mean, I'm guessing if you probably played this game, it's like you would know. Like what the thing is. I did this before for the end of that one video game that I played, Stranger of Paradise. And I just think that it's like, hey, if I'm just gonna do grinding out bosses. If I'm just going to do grinding out bosses, it's like I might as well just do it on stream, is sort of what I was thinking. That's at least the way I was going. All right. Let's do it. Yeah. And does it twice. Yeah, I wanted to go for it again. You do want to go for it. Oh, maybe I can just get him to like continuously do this. Oh, hey, what? Actually hit me. Yeah, it has a disengagement attack that doesn't actually hurt you. Alright. I'll just keep doing the entire thing. This is not quite the sun. I don't even know if the sun appears in this game. It super does. And do it again. Yeah, this is actually a retaliatory attack that does not... Hey. Come on, P, you can dodge that. I know you can. Okay, come on, man. Well, just get good and parry all his attacks. Is this sort of a boss that you can parry attacks for? I don't even... Ah! close. That was less. That was more close. Okay, fine. Alright. I'd love to help you stop them, King of Puffets, but I do not think that's going to happen. Anyway, what if I just got really close? Mm-hmm. All right, Master of Puppets, that's right. It's pulling your strings. Ah, come on. Yeah. Going through my healing pretty quickly, but that's just normal. All right, you just get good and don't die. Soul's blown? Oh, yeah. I mean, this is like Bloodborne 100%. I know lives are on the line. Oh, apparently you can dodge that if you just get really close to him. Okay, that's good to know. Ah. Okay, yeah. Jumping in there is not working clearly. Do it again. Yep. Ugh, I hate that. Oh, come on. That actually got the punch there. Hey! Well, let's see how that goes. All Souls games are about the glorious grind and dying over and over. When you grind in any one of these games? Who grinds in these games? Come on now. We could also go fight the clown robot, but I don't know about that. Doesn't really seem like a good idea. I mean, seriously, do people grind in these games? Like, I just run past all the enemies, and it works out great. Hasn't been a problem as of just yet. Dang. Well, maybe there's something down here. Sawblade. Trinity key. I don't know. I don't even know what this is. Well, I guess they got a thing. Cool. What is it? Ah, whatever. Rip that thing open and see what we got. Superior radiation converter. Oh, man. It's superior. All right, for small scale boost performance. Okay, I guess. Ah, well, let's just get on with it already. Okay. We never understand. You're not going to explain it to me? Whatever. It doesn't matter. What else is doing? It's lore stuff, so you don't care. Have you not been watching the series? I've been very much paying attention to the lore and everything that's been happening within the lore. Like, I don't know how you can say that otherwise, really. Oh. Like, I've been talking so much about the lore here. Yeah. I'm the most lore-friendly... Hey, yeah. There you go. Mostly sleep to your videos on YouTube, and you still have not absorbed the incredible lore of the lies of P, the pies of Lee. This video game that we're talking about right now. No, not from an experiment. That's about as better than arrow go physical. Make a decision. Maybe become a god or a devil. Prayers last remnants. All right. Well, sounds good. Sounds like you're doing good work over there, Geppetto. Anyway. Ooh. No, not that. The big floaty butterfly. Look at it. There you go. Technique crank. Oh boy, I got crank. And crank 2, high voltage. Whatever. Oh, this game is pretty great and stands on its own feet. Oh, really? I haven't played it at all. I certainly have not already played it for 12 hours. You absolute clown! Really? Like, dude, this is episode 6 at this point. How do you not know this? This is the first time you played it because this is the first I've seen. I'm like, I don't even, oh, I have no idea how far I am through the game, but like, I'm not at the beginning of the game. I'll tell you that right now. All right. We're fighting the King of Puppets, for God's sake. Who's definitely going to be the final boss, definitely. Okay. I don't even know why I tried to go for that. It's a bad idea. All right, this game is longer than you'd think. Well, we'll see. Okay. Come on. I'm gonna go for the second one. 3 hits is about all I'm gonna be able to do for that attack. Then, got it. I was wondering why you're being so hostile. I'm hostile to everybody whenever I feel like it. You can't tell me when to be hostile and when to not be hostile. I won't hear it. All right. You don't know, maybe I'm just a naturally very hostile person. No, double hit. Okay, fine. Please, Doc's just talking to chat. Yeah! You know who I'm talking to right there? Mr. Guy who forced me to play, more Dragon's Dogma. Alright. Your big bendy arms. My upcoming matrimony? I didn't see. What were you talking about? I missed it. Right, that one. It's just like I can just get very close to, right, and manage to deal a good amount of damage. Hey. Not bad at all, if I do say so myself, and I did, and I do. I'm getting a fish tomorrow. She will be my wife. Good. Congratulations. Yeah. Congratulations on your nuptials. Damn. Good combo, I suppose. No, I didn't quite get in there fast enough. Well, let's see how this goes. It's not too bad so far, I want to say. Okay, that is not a punishable attack, it seems, in any fashion. Yep, I tried. What is the real enemy? No, it's too late, I already died. Anyway. I refuse that title, you did that to yourself. How can you refuse that title? You're Dragon's Dogma guy, and I'll hear nothing else about it. It's like, come on now. It's either berating us or calling us good girls. I mean, that's the community name, of course. And the Oshi mark is man standing emoji. As you do. Okay. And what do we got here this time? I feel like it's going pretty good. It is a pity we have to meet like this. Where is it? Okay, make sure I don't drop my stamina too much, right? I put Wolfenstein: The New Order on the list. Yeah, I mean, I still don't really care too much about playing Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein. Ow. That wasn't going too bad though. There. But it's just, I don't know if I'm going to be able to play it. It's probably going to be one of those games that's like I just straight up don't have the computational capacity to be able to play. We'll see, I suppose. Ow, that did actually a good amount of damage. We're bendy arms. Ow. Dang it. Did a good amount of damage, though, all things considered. So maybe I can make this work still. Maybe. What do you think, King of Puppets? Yeah, don't like that attack. Why? What are you playing this on PC? Of course. Yeah, that's. Yeah, this is the one that I can stand very close for. Yeah. And very quickly running out of health once again. Well, what are we doing now? No, still nothing. Your parry skills? Does this game even have a parry? I don't think it does. Now, can I get out of the way of this? So huge. Okay. If you can play this, New Order will be a breeze. Yeah, but I mean, it won't be a breeze to actually play it, though, is the thing. Also, you got Dragon's Dogma. Like, what more do you want here? All right. Watch out, because it does that. Yeah. Don't like that attack. Come on now. Don't like that attack either. The game actually has multiple parries. Not that I've seen. Okay. It's a good thing that I figured out that you can just get really close to. Oh, deal with that attack. Good. All right. Come on, we're pretty close here. I think I can do this one. I mean, we'll see. I think maybe. If he does the big old spin around punch attack, that's a good one. There you go. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, well, I mean, apparently. There we go. Actually, I'm surprised that went as well as it did. Unless. Wow. Okay, well, okay, say, hey, it's Romeo, King of Puppets. Good. Because God knows that that first puppet was not enough. Great. I'm kind of hoping I... Yep. Man. Well. Oh, man. Well, I guess this one's going to be, as I sort of expected, this one seems like it's going to be a long one. Well. Let me get a break in the recording here then so that I know where the stuff is. You can't. The thing is, in this game, if you've never played this game before, you can't just hit enemies. They have priority when it comes to attacks. They will just combo you into oblivion if you attempt to do that. And well, the thing is, it's just like, yeah, that first boss did take long enough to fight, which is why I sort of was hoping that it wasn't going to be a two-part boss, but how do you do? It's just how that is. It do be that way sometimes. Alright, let's use all of this then. See if I can go get a upgrade for the equipment or something. Man. The perfect guard. I don't know what the perfect guard is. Didn't I just do an entire thing on the previous oh yeah, here we go. Didn't I just do an entire thing on the previous stream about, like, I don't know how, I don't parry in these games because I don't know how to? Everybody always being like, it's like Sekiro. Oh yeah, I guess I do remember that. It is kind of like Sekiro, but, like, do I want to play this game like Sekiro? I haven't been. And it's been just fine. This is the first stream for it ever. No, when I was playing Dead Cells, you absolute dunce. Like, what do you think I'm talking about? You absolute total foolish fool.
I know my way around a weapon. Want me to look at something?
Alright. I haven't tried doing this in a while. They also got the exploding pickaxe blade, which does seem pretty fun. It's kind of a mix of Sekiro and Bloodborne. Oh, really? I didn't notice that over the, let me take a look here. 15 hours that I've been playing this game. You absolute foolish fool. Okay, well, +5. Or is that +4? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Hey, you got anything of interest?
At the House of Vanini.
Yeah, nothing really. Well, you should have watched the previous stream. I can't believe you didn't. All right. Not that it really matters. There's nothing really to use there anyway. All right. You're the king of parrying. Since when am I the king of anything?
You are unique. You can go beyond a puppet's limits. Learn from how humans behave. Lies are a weapon used by humans.
Yep, I've been lying an awful lot in this game. Which is a super truism that is true. Only got one? Give me vitality then. Why not? Never a bad choice in these games. Oh, an apple. Probably not really. Doesn't really matter too much. Could go eat some more quartz. Alright, well, not really too much of a big upgrade in abilities or anything like that. What do you think of Motion Twin's new game? I mean, it's not even out yet. I guess I can probably I'll give you a report, but I'll give you a better report whenever it ends up getting released. Other than that, I have absolutely no idea what that game is like at all. Did they release a trailer? Because as always, I did not watch it. No, I only sit here and play. We know your emotion twin plant. It's true. I'm the succulent they have in the office. That after drinking too much Mountain Dew Baja Blast, which I am drinking right now, by the way, I have 3 bottles of Mountain Dew Baja Blast, and they're ready to go, baby. And by ready to go, I mean ready to be drank. Man, got right in the corner there. Why you do that? Because I like it. Like, why not? I enjoy this soda. Just stop being a nerd and watch trailers. Did they? I just literally bought a succulent and Baja Blast yesterday. Are you my stalker? No, I'm your succulent. I'm your suck plant. Good. Okay. I don't know. I don't really know what I expected. I don't think I can backstab this character. You know, I might be able to backstab Romeo there. Ow. Nope, that one wasn't working. Whatever. There's no real reason to be fighting this guy. He's having too good of a time anyway. I don't really want to ruin that, right? Anyway, it's bad for you. I don't want you to die before me. No, too late. I can't die. I can't die anyway. It's not possible. Like, come on. What are you even talking about? All right. Yeah, I had a good walk outside today in the negative degree weather, which, like, what in proper actual terms is probably like what it's like 10 below 10 in negative 10 C right now. Damn, it's cold. You walk to work now? I don't have work. I don't work. I'm, of course, continuing to be unemployed. And there we go. I'll get rid of some of these. Alright. Gotta get rid of some of these tables. Yeah, now that I know that there's 2 phases, it sort of feels like, well, shouldn't even really bother doing too much in terms of, like... Oh, yeah, I couldn't... that's not the one. It's the one where he does the arms. And it's like, now that I know there's 2 phases here, it's just like, why even bother... like trying to plan this out as if it's a boss fight, since it's just a pre-boss fight for the real boss fight. No, well, you just... Oh my god, just hit him with the thing. There. Jesus. Okay, and there you go. I sure do hate getting killed. Nah, just get on with it already. There is no other way. That's right, Romeo. It's me, P. Oh, hey. What are you doing with a scythe anyway? What sort of nonsense is that? Yeah, I'm just gonna go for like a small dash in occasionally. Although, that's not too bad. Oh, no. Alright. Who's the puppet? We both are. We're all the puppet, baby. Okay. Also, hope you got your chocolate coated chicken wings club sandwich. I did. I mean, I got the chicken wings. But, you know, that entire thing. Alright, let's keep going on here. I pretend to work from home and watch Doc while a script keeps me seemingly active. Amazing. Putting in a lot of effort to not work. Alright, let's get back to it here. Should probably figure out how to get through the first phase without like using all of my stuff, but you know, well, see how this goes. Swing around as much as you want, nerd. Okay, so it seems like I can't just... Yeah, so much for the whole thing I was talking about like not getting in there too hard, it seems. Can't just dodge through. Okay. That's the one that I can't do on that one. I am super running out of stuff, though. Ugh. If only I... Ooh, a better way. If only there was a better way. Come on, really? That wasn't enough? Ah, come on. Whatever. Alright, this game doesn't have a vulnerable system like Dark Souls 1. A vulnerable system? Vulnerable system? I don't know what that is. Like what, when, is that that thing where, like, when enemies attack you, they take more damage or something like that? Kind of vaguely remember that. I don't really remember it being much of a thing, though. At least not, like, in the original Dark Souls? It needs an exit and play Dead Cells. You had that earlier today. You don't need another one. You're unsatisfied with your previous Dead Cells. You can return the uneaten portion for a partial refund. Alright. What do you want to do here? Maybe I should go for like a... Alright. Oh, come on now, really. When you are healing at the end of a roll, you took extra damage. Oh, really? I don't even know that. It just goes to show you how important that was as a mechanic in that game. Yeah, it's like, now that I know there's an entire second completely different phase is just like, ugh. Stupid. Tables and chairs. No, that's the one that I don't want to be there for. Hey. Alright, everyone else is playing Prince of... They made another Prince of Persia? Or is everybody playing, like, the original DOS cinematic platform? Because if that's true, I'm down. Yo, y'all want to play, like, Prince of Persia? For, like, the DOS machines? Because I would be very much interested in that. That seems like that would be a lot of fun. Yeah. Chat, tell me. Is everybody playing maybe DOS Load Runner? I mean, I did... Yeah. Yeah, okay, there. I actually did get in there fast enough. I didn't win to the second sucky move, where it do suck. Prince of Persia, but the combat is kind of weak. Well, yeah, like in Prince of Persia you're talking about. Like, I don't know how else you could interpret that, really. Cinematic platformers generally don't have the best, didn't you watch Flashback? It's like, I enjoyed that game quite a bit, but it's like, it wasn't like, you know, a tour de force in terms of any sort of combat. I mean, like, you know, Conrad shot things, and not particularly well. Don't have the full 3 though. And I'm already out of the stuff. Alright. What else we got? Oh. Hope they would prove it. Sometimes flashy though. Yeah, true. So what is that out for? Is it just... Didn't even get the full thing. Hit like that then too. Ever played Minecraft? Yeah, back in 2021. I played Minecraft for the first time on the channel. You can go check it out right now if you feel like it. Ah, yeah. Well, without any healing, I don't know if I would do too well in the second phase anyway. All right. Yep. Played Minecraft for the first time. I mean, I think it's literally called on the channel, playing Minecraft for the first time in 2021. Something like that. So yeah, what is Prince of Persia out for? I mean, I assume it's probably just on Steam or something, or maybe like the Switch store if it's just a straight remake of the original Prince of Persia. On all platforms. I mean, I played Flashback. Flashback was a lot of fun. Should I bring second guy in for that? Nah, I still have too many other series to do at this point in time, right? Even if I feel like bringing that in, I don't really know if it's, I do like the idea that people are really getting into an old cinematic platformer. It's like those things there are not a whole lot of those being made today. And the idea that we have like a remake of one of those, I do very much enjoy. So like how recently, you know, a lot of people playing Mario RPG for the first time thanks to the remake of that one. Play Another World 2? I never played Another World, but, you know. Honestly, I haven't played a whole lot of those myself. I mostly just know about them from, like, the video game history. Honestly, a lot of the games that I played back on, like, the DOS were, like, Commander Keen. Shareware stuff, more than anything else. Alright. By everyone, I just mean 2 streamers that I watch. Wait, but you said everyone! That's not really the same thing now, is it? I was sort of hoping that I was going to go see, like, on YouTube, like, every other video is fucking original Prince of Persia. Which, that's what I wanted to see. Hey, come on. What, I don't want to watch a lot of streams. You can at least, like, see what's going on the homepage or whatever on Twitch. That's available to everybody now. I wanted to do something trendy. When was the last time I did anything trendy, Chad? Alright. Nox the most? Yeah, what was Nox? That name sounds vaguely familiar. Is it a game like Hexen or something like that? That's just the first thing that I think of when I think that's the back. That's the one way you want to be far away from. Can't do trendy things. I listen to the Offspring. How many times is it gonna take to someone around you? Here's what you say. Try to be cool, you feel like a lie. Anyway, that's probably a punishable attack, but not like it. Not like this, though. All I Want is the only song by Offspring that I know, by the way. And that's thanks to Crazy Taxi, of course. Of course! Oh, Asmongold was streaming it. We were just talking about that guy's room recently. Alright, Nox was somewhat Diablo-esque. Okay, I didn't, like I said, I didn't really remember exactly. I should really go in on that attack, but I also know it's a bad idea. Yeah, I'm like the sweep here is clearly... Okay, here we go. Oh, come on. Well, it's pretty fly for a white guy, and that's because of Weird Al. Fair. Also fair. Yeah, I feel like All I Want was the song for Crazy Taxi. Like this sort of really wacky taxi, man. Got the Offspring playing. That's about it. Like, I don't even know what else. All right. Mine is full of boobs. Well, yeah, I did. Mine is too, but that's mostly because I watch a lot of the VTubers. And there's one thing you gotta know. All right. Oof, this boss is gonna take a while, isn't it? This is one of those take a while bosses. I don't, though? Why not? A Bard's Tale. That would be fun. And there was also like a remake and everything for that. So you talking like the original Bard's Tale or the newer one? Obviously, it's not new in any respect, but you know. Old school one? Yeah, okay. Kind of what I would probably say too. Oh, I don't have a... Whatever. Man, that is not... Oh, right into that attack. Trying to go for a little bit more blocking at this point in time, due to seeing what the boss actually does when you are. Okay, mostly due to seeing what the boss actually does when you're very close to him. Which honestly, unfortunately, it does seem like being very close to the boss is not really paying dividends. Oh. There we go. Capitalize on that then, I suppose. You check out Balatro? No, I did not. I don't know if I really like it, you know. How are you not dead at this point? Come on now, my dude. There you go. I'm not that interested in that sort of game, right? All right, Romeo, let's go. All going up in flames, bright white flames. I don't like that. The old completely different boss fight. Oh boy. Oh my. Make sure I have my stamina here. Nope. Ah. All right. The old two completely different bosses mashed into one. Well. What if it's a frog-based roguelike with farming elements? Why would I want farming elements in that? Also, what does frog-based even mean, aside from a thematic thing? How does frog play into the actual gameplay itself? I'll bring it up on release. Whatever. You can force me to play whatever game you want. You play as a frog. I play as a frog in a lot of different games. What makes this one special? What makes this one special from, let's say like other frog-based games like a Here Comes Nico or whatever? Frogs are cool. Frogs can be as cool as they want, but that doesn't mean that I should need to play every video game related to them. Like, what do you want to see, like Mother 3 on this channel? Also another frog-based video. Or The Amazing Frog? We all know. Or, of course, Frogger. Frogger has had many different games in the course of Frogger's life. Now, come on now. Okay, didn't even. Yeah. Leapfrog? Play Frog Song? What is Frog Song? Oh, yeah, Frog Fraction. Wait, they made a third one? I mean, I know about Glittermitten Grove, but, you know, I didn't know they made a third Frog Fractions. Don't birds eat frogs? Some of them do. Frogs eat frogs. Yeah, once again, not really doing too great for stuff. Made Frog Fraction 3 and hid it inside the Steam release of Frog Fractions 1. Really? Still don't really. Still not doing super good in terms of not completely wanging this boss fight. It's the Legendary Hat DLC. What does that even mean? Anyway, what are we talking about? Frog Song's cute and adorable. I've never heard of it before. And frankly, I mean, so is like Here Comes Nico, but nobody wants me to play that. Yeah, whatever. And that is a very frog-focused video game. You read it, it's exactly what it says. What is it? That doesn't mean anything to me. Cult the Lamb sex update will go on the channel. I feel like I played enough Cult the Lamb, right? I got like 100 hours in that game or something. Like, how much more do you really need? Okay. The Legendary Hat DLC for Frog Fractions is Frog Fractions 3. That's super weird. I mean, I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm just saying it's weird. Really gotta stop going for multiple hits on that. I know how this works, you know? I just need someone to play the update because it's stupid. Like, what do you mean it's stupid? I feel like it's in line with the game. So is Hidden Frog Fractions 2 in Glittermint Grove. I mean, is it really hidden, or is it just more of a thematic type of thing where Glittermint Grove is you know, thematically Frog Fractions 2? And I played Puyo Puyo. I think I played some of it like back on the Super Nintendo, but like not like recently. No, it's hidden. It's two different games. Man, I don't know. I played the original Frog Fractions. I feel like I've got enough. How much more do you really need? All right. One and pull. This guy really up against the wall doing this. No? I want to go for the second hit? If only you didn't do the stupid flourish with every single strike, man. Okay, so I really do not think... I got lucky once actually attacking during the second phase sort of thing. How did I even get hit? Really, now? I know I'm going to get hit here, but it's just like, I'm going to try and go for 1 billion damages regardless. And it worked! I loved one because it's so weird. It is, and that's the great thing about it. But it's just like, I mean, let's be real. It's like, I'm not all that... I'm not tremendously interested in playing the sequel. Okay, now come on. What? No, come on. Hit him with the big attack. Are you kidding me? Come on now. I mean, it's like, do they add any new bosses or areas or anything to the sex DLC, or is it just sex? And you download it, and then you have sex. Because, like, do you really think I want to go back to my Sonic cult and immediately start having sex with all the Sonic characters? And the answer is, of course, yes. But I'm not going to. Like, come on. I have to have, like, some level of like restraint shown here. Mm-hmm. We can't just go on having sex with all of the Sonic characters, Chad. Constantly. I know that's what you want to do. See, this is you get like a really good look at the Romeo's crotch here. Anyway. Yeah. Now, at least the fast one doesn't really do too much damage, if it does damage at all. Hey. That is unfair. Alright, what are we doing here? Yeah, it's not too bad as far as damage goes, but like, I don't know. Jiminy Cricket looks weird right now. Does he? Looks pretty normal to me. There you go. Well, that's probably one of the best, at least first phases that I have done thus far. Well, let's see what that is. Alright, my dude. Oh, wait. Okay, gotta watch out, because he does do it. And just, like, immediately lose all of my health vials. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah! A good amount of damage, but like, I don't know if it was really like worth taking how much damage to do, of course. I just feel like I can pretty regularly get 2 hits in there, though, pretty well. I feel like the big dumb leap thing. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to watch out for that. Alright, come on now, Romeo. If I can get enough hits in, I can... Yeah, 2 hits, and that's about as punishable as that's going to be. Yeah. All right. Right back. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou? Ow, overheating. What? Apparently can actually leave fire on the ground. How about that? So it seems like really... Ah, damn it. Yeah, so you really can't just go immediately in on that in case he starts doing the wild breakdancing. He starts b-boying. Look out, he's b-boying! Alright. This is definitely maybe some place where I can start using a good app. Oh. Okay, what was I saying? I forgot. No, stuff on the ground, throwing things. Annoying boss, but you know, kind of it's kind of all the bosses in this game. They're all kind of like this, so I can't really say that I am too surprised. All right, I'm back to it. Eddie Gordoing. I don't even know who that is. Is that one of them wrestler guys? Whatever. From Tekken. Oh, yeah, he's the one with the capoeira, right? If I remember that correctly. I don't really know too much about, of course, Tekken, to be honest. All right. Everyone's button mashed to combo. There's so many to choose from. Tekken is a video game. I know what Tekken is! About Heihachi throwing his son into a volcano. It's great. But, you know, it's like, it's not... Well, like, aside from that, you know... Like, there's more things to it. It's not just throwing children into volcanoes. There's more to a video game than throwing children into volcanoes. We all know this. Well, I don't think this run's gonna go. Yep. I don't believe you. Yeah. Well, you don't need to. It's also about fighting bears and lizards. Yes, there are. Dakuma, of course, is just a bear who is a combatant in the Tekken tournament. And sexy ladies, that's every fighting game. Like, that's not an unusual thing at all. It's not a selling point when everyone has that. All right, what do we got? All right, anyway, so what do we got here? Surely there's something that I can do here. Special one, chunk, break, and etc. Yeah, here's something. Acid canister creates a pool of fire. It seems pretty good, but like, I don't know. Yeah. What's the best sexy lady fighting game? God, I don't know. Like, fucking Rumble Roses or something? Probably. Oh, Dead or Alive? It's probably Dead or Alive, I guess. I'm just going to go by popularity because I have no idea how any of those games actually play. Because, you know, the actual gameplay of a game like Rumble Roses, I believe, is secondary to the actual purpose of it. Right? Skullgirls, of course. Is that really a sexy game? I mean, I suppose you can argue that. I don't really think it's a particularly sexy game, to be honest. I mean, involving ladies, absolutely. Not gonna argue with you on that one. Alright. DOA volleyball, yeah, of course. That's what it's known for. Extreme Beach Volleyball. That's like the most popular Dead or Alive property or something, right? Final Fight has Poison. Poison's pretty great, but Poison, that's like part of the Street Fighter universe, more or less. I don't know if you can really consider that to be like a sexy lady fighting game. I mean, they have done that. Like, I know SNK has their own thing with that. Like, Terry Bogard has his own opposite gender version of himself that's fighting in the game for reasons that, if I remember correctly, even he doesn't know why it's like that. I can't remember what that game was called though. Does anybody remember? It's also valid if there are sexy dudes too. That's, again, all fighting games. But, like, I feel like it has to be majority female if we're talking sexy lady. Yeah, it was King of Fighters, but it was a specific King of Fighters spin-off that was like entirely female characters. And one gender-bent Terry Bogard. And one singular gender bent Terry Bogard. Give me a second, I'm gonna go pee. Okay, I think the thing I was looking at was, it's called SNK Gals Fighter. So, you know, it is it's exactly what it says on the tin, right? Gals Fighter. Jolene I think was Arc 6, Part 6, if I remember that correctly. That's where they have, like, magic CDs that revive the dead. You know, as you do. And then the wildest ending to any sort of manga or anime that I've seen in at least some time. And what are you gonna do? It is what it is. That's what I say. All right. You know what? I'm getting bored of fighting Romeo for a little bit. Let's go for a big clown idiot. That's the one that took place in a prison, and I believe also had Sex Pistols as a stand, which is funny. I enjoy that as a, you know, one of the many musical references, of course, that. Man, this thing really does a beating. You watch Glorb? I don't even know what that is. I love all the references. I love that Superfly is just a big weird. Superfly is just a big weird radio tower. Well, pylon. That's not the radio tower one. That was in a different one. I'm so bad at this. Other news, I would have assumed an ending like that, just being the author writing himself into a corner. But with JoJo, I think it was more like Araki wanted to do something different. Not to get into too many details or anything like that. And certainly, I mean, it's like, you know what the different thing eventually turned up being with Part 7, of course. So, there's that. Take that as you will. Ow. All right. Which, I mean, I always hear, like, Part 7 is, like, one of the fan favorites, right? I mean, it's pretty stupid. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think I can fight this guy easily. He's just too annoying. Whatever. Of course, Metallica is super powerful. I mean, Metallica is the metal band. I've said this plenty of times before, but it's just like, if Metallica was anybody other than Metallica, they would sound absolutely ludicrous. But they are like one of the most popular metal bands, so they get that name. I'm just saying that it's like the sort of luck. It's like if I called myself the greatest gamer or something like that. It's like I'd look like an idiot right now. Whatever. Still waiting for something to top Part 4. Really love the small town murder mystery setting. I mean, that's only half of it, though, is the thing. People did force me to watch Part 4 as part of the whole, like, you know, stupid point redeem thing. And I had fun with it. I had a lot of fun with it. But it's just like, it is like, there's a bunch of stuff that happens, and also like very little stuff that happens at the same time too. Still though, would 100% recommend watching Part 4 of the Yo-Yo anime. It's pretty good. Or reading Part 4 of the manga, whatever you want to do. Look, I'm not here to tell you what you can and can't do. He was so Persona. Oh boy. Yeah, you know, I never really thought too much about it, but yeah, like Persona 4 was probably very much inspired by Part 4 of JoJo. I mean, it's right in the name there, right? I never really thought about that too much. Yeah, they really did just, I mean, obviously they copped a lot from that. It's like, have you seen Personas? But I never really thought about it too much until right now. Funny. And you're right. Yeah, just wants to live a quiet life of murdering people. You know. Yeah, no. Look, nothing big, dude. Alright. Anyway. Good stuff. I mean, yeah, Part 4 really was good. I stopped reading the manga at Part 3 because, as I talked about at the time, that was during the era of the Duang translation. So it's like, if I wanted to read it, I would have to suffer through some of the worst localization to ever exist. So I was just like, you know what? Part 1, 2, 3, that was pretty good. These days, of course, it's significantly better. What would your stand be? We all know it would be Aphex Twin, and the ability would be Window Licker, which transforms me into a gigantic, disgusting ogre with huge boobs. But, you know, I also get like a pretty hefty strength increase and everything from that too. If anybody knows, Oh yeah, it also distorts all sound around me to basically sound like it is like you're playing an MP3 on a dying hard drive. Okay. As we all know, I think that is the obvious choice for myself. The Dwang period was beautiful. No, it wasn't, because it meant that I had to stop reading JoJo. And I was having such a good time up until that point. And then I saw the translation for the next part, and I'm like, oh. No, yeah, hey. At the time, part 3 was the one that everybody was into, because, you know, the fighting game. So, and that's the one that also had all the memes and everything, too, so, you know. I sort of felt like, hey, you know, I saw enough, right? It's... Ugh. Of course, I've actually watched the anime since then, and I'm like, damn, I really missed out. Take this steamroller. These old memes, kids. We had them before the 2010s. And they were honestly not very good. You know how long it took for people to realize that you can just put text on the image rather than making it a big black box around it like those motivational posters? It took so long for people to realize that. Horrible time. Anyway, it was horrible, but it's all we had. Yeah. It was super popular in the West, mostly because of the terrible movie had. Oh yeah, there was the OVA. Right, yeah, I forgot. I always think about the references with the fighting game, but that's true. We did have the OVA as well. And that was one of the few JoJo like things that actually made it over to the West. Which, you know, I mean, hey, to its credit, even as bad as it might be, it still got people interested in it nonetheless. Goes to show you what a huge boon having the anime was. Like, there are so many people that would not be nearly as interested in it. It's like if we didn't have an actually pretty good, pretty accurate anime to the manga there. I mean, unless you're somebody like me, who of course is terminally online, even like well before maybe even some people in chat were born. I was still surfing the internet, baby. But, you know, it's just like, I knew about it. Hell, you know, at that point in time, I had like my roommate was like downloading Naruto episodes as they were coming out from old Datebayo. That's about the point in time that I was reading up on that. And what was it? Stop Tasmo or something for a long time, which was basically just a website that was like a bunch of hyperlinks that went to various mangas. And I just read a bunch at that point in time. Had a good time. Honestly, a lot of it didn't really stick with me, but stuff like JoJo did. Also just like random things that you can just sort of find on the internet, like watching Yakitate or something. That was a lot of fun. Weird ass fucking shows like that. I feel like I gotta go. You know, it's like if I really liked Yakitate, what would y'all recommend at this point in time? I don't know what is like that. It's like Delicious in Dungeon I've heard about, but you know, that's food. I don't know how close it is to that type of stupid idiocy. What was that? Well, anyway. I didn't have internet until middle school, back when dial-up was still current. Oh, I had it back in the dial-up days and everything. I'll go over on, what was it, like happypuppy.com to go get my sweet tips and tricks for video games. So I could figure out how to beat, so I could figure out how to unlock Sonic. go over to GameWinners.com so I can figure out how to unlock Sonic in Smash Brothers Melee, which is not possible, but you know, that was a thing. Ugh. God, the internet's so much better now. Just want to say that. just want to like leave that one right out there. Ugh. What a horrible time. You know, my family actually got on broadband pretty quick, so I was able to become internet addicted very quickly. Good stuff. Good stuff. Gotta make sure that your parents don't need to use the phone so that you can get online. And it takes 5 minutes, and you have to spend another 10 minutes downloading a single GIF. Good stuff. Ugh. And call Nintendo Power Helpline to get help on Yoshi's Smash Brothers Smash the Targets challenge. Yoshi specifically. I don't know. I feel like I actually did pretty well on like the challenges and the targets and everything like that. I of course did want to unlock Sonic because that sounded pretty cool. And I talked about before how it's just like I learned about Smash Brothers Melee. Like one thing I remember very vividly was looking at the new edition of Nintendo Power and being like, oh, they're gonna have a new character in the Smash Brothers games that's 2 characters, which I still think is just it's very quaint at this point in time. Granted, that it's just like it's not like a whole lot of other fighting games are trying to capture that sort of uniqueness, but there's good reason as to why they're not trying to capture that sort of uniqueness. Because it's not like Ice Climbers are particularly good characters in the first place, but what are you gonna do? Yeah. Welcome to Dr. Inferno Firebird, both plays video games and also reminisces about video games at the same time. And drinks Baja Blast like a true gamer. Okay. Now, come on. Oh, not even... right on top of me. Yeah. Yeah, well... Man, this is an annoying boss. I am annoyed by it. It's once again, it's the fact that it's 2 bosses more than anything else. Like, if it was just the 1 boss, I'd be okay with that. But, you know, it's not. Have fun at university. When you do. Standards were way lower back when we got so little. Just look at me about the Love Hina. Oh boy, Love Hina. Gotta get you like Love Hina and Fruits Basket and Tenchi Muyo. Back when your main way to watch anime was like, probably for a really long time for most people was like 4Kids or something. Good, and by good I mean bad times. But yeah, it's just like, you know, subs and everything like that were so weird and difficult to get. And of course they were all of extremely varying quality. But of course I've never really been particularly into anime. So I did not really have to suffer that too much. Yeah, Toonami. Yeah, I mean, Toonami was basically like, I think, how a lot of people ended up watching anime, period. Like, just for a long time. Because unless you were online a lot, you know, weren't really going to get too much of anything else, right? Adult Swim, I mean, pretty much the same, ultimately. Provided that you were 14 at that time. You better have been if you were watching Inuyasha, kids. Anybody who was watching Inuyasha on Toonami is not a child. I think we can say that with extreme certainty. Ah, come on. I thought I was doing good there for a second. Ranma half and Fushigi Yugi. Man, Ranma half. I don't really have anything else to say about that. It's just like, that was a popular one. I do not like Rome. You can get in. I like that hug. Yeah, it's not good. Can I just manage? No, there's no way I'm going to be able to, do anything, really. Stop doing that. You can't do that multiple times. You're not allowed. That's illegal. Watching Galactic Football. I don't even remember that one. Yeah, nah, that one was going nowhere. Whatever. Ugh. Man. Yeah. So much stuff. This boss looks like a pain in the ass. Well, I mean, honestly, it's really because it's 2 phases. If it was just this first one, I would be okay with that. But the fact that it's like you gotta go through an entire phase to do a completely different boss. It's like I always hate when phases are just something totally different from each other. Because it's just like, just make it 2 bosses. Just make it 2 bosses. Don't make it... All you gotta do is just make it 2 individual bosses. Like Dracul. I mean, to be fair, that Dracula... I actually don't really like original style Dracula where he transforms into a demon thing. I find that annoying. It's like, yeah, I prefer bosses just to be one singular challenge, not 2 completely different things thrown together. It's not Bed of Chaos. True. But I mean, that's because Bed of Chaos is atrocious. Easily top 1 worst From Souls boss of all time. Do the Dark Souls 2 thing where you just start on the second boss after being the first one. Yeah, I would really like if they did that, and I was sort of hoping that they might do that, but they certainly did not. Now, did they? And how'd that still hit me? Okay, I actually got into the point where I just do that. Hey, Luigi. It's simple, just get good. And I will! I'm not saying that I'm not gonna get good. I am gonna get good. I'm gonna beat this boss. I'm just saying that I don't like it. I dislike it. You know, can I... It's something that I didn't... Oh, my God. No, you don't. Can I backstab you? I'm having, like, a hard time even getting behind him. Well, I mean, it's good for dealing damage, I suppose. I don't know about, like, I don't think I can do backstabs, though. I wasn't seeing any sort of indication for that. Nope. Man, this is gonna be annoying. Yeah, I'll have to figure out what I mean, it's like so far all I've seen for punishable attacks is the flippy around attack, unfortunately. But I'm gonna have to figure that out somehow here, right? Well, don't worry. All I gotta do is just get absolutely perfect at fighting the... I'll get absolutely perfect at fighting the first boss here, so, you know. Parry more? I tried to. Did you not? Were you not watch? You can't just say parry more when you're not even watching the stream. Now, come on. Really? It's like I feel like if you're gonna at least... If you're gonna start shouting at me about parrying, then you would at least be watching the stream, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How are we gonna stop him, Romeo? Because right now you're fighting me instead of stopping them. I just want to... Make that absolutely clear. Ah, I couldn't get away from him fast enough. Hey, whatever. No, nice. Go right for the very punch. No, and then I go in too hard. You think I'd jump in for a few minutes to fuck off and watch another stream and come back? Yes. I don't think you're actually looking at this, given what you just said. You fool. Apparently this attack is more punishable than I thought. There you go. Well, that's not too bad. Okay, unfortunately got hit pretty hard there. Okay, yeah, here we go. Well, at least I got the second phase. A little bit easier this time. Oh, I can't believe I died and whatever. Okay, it might actually just be worth trying to go for, like, big attacks here and there after he does, like, pretty much... Nope. That'd at least get somewhat faster, right? Yeah, that seems to be the way to do it, at least right now. No big attack there. Well, that's some health back. What do you got? Honestly, kind of working. And he's burning up! Watch there be a third phase. I mean, yeah, just go like straight Ashes of Ariandel sort of thing. There you go. Just bait out an attack and go in one single hit, back off. Yeah. And back out. Phase 2 of 5. Oh wow, look at that sort of nonsense. Alright, well it seems like as long as I'm running around to at least to a certain extent. Do I have to actually hit him though? Ah. Yeah, you and your flames. You love those flames, Romeo. You gotta get over the flames. Oh, God. We're both puppets, Romeo. Everyone's a puppet. Shut up. All right, yeah, it seems like coward strat is probably the way to go for old Romeo there. Which is fine. I mean, having my own ability to dash into a fight is only fair, given that every other boss gets to do that. Should we grind a bit? I mean, we could. Where? Doing what even? I've never done any grinding in this game. I don't even know what that looks like. Yeah, Ashes of Ariandel, where it's just like, I don't know, we get like the first boss, the second boss, and then the third boss. It's like, it never stops, does it? It's a carousel. Really? Oh, knocked me right out of that. That's so disappointing. Like, where would you even go grind right now? Hey, come on. Romeo, can you get, like, out of the corner? It's making it hard to kill you. Yeah. I'm gonna go to bed. Can I get a good night, good girl? Aw, Teresa, you have a great night. I love you. I love you. Give me a heart. Here, I'm gonna give you a heart. Now you have a good night. Okay, anyway. All right. Now then. Satisfactory small woman. Paramore is where Booster tries to marry Peach. I love Ibuki's theme, Booster's theme, whatever his name is, Wario's theme. That's like the best. That one's great. Used for Mogus Mole also in Bestified. And a great little bit in that game. I feel like I'm getting close to at least getting the parry down on you. You also got the river theme, which is a really good one too. Downwind River, is that what that's called? I don't even remember. Nah. Should just go for the dodge instead, it seems, whenever he's doing that attack, the swipe. Because, like, that seems to be a little bit more consistent than... How am I wrong, Romeo? Tell me. As far as I can tell, you're the one attacking me right now, aren't you? Losing all my cool stuff. Yeah. Well, at least I was able to get that back, but you know. Well, it works for me, I suppose. There you go. Good. Oh, you box the hands away? I mean, it's true. I did swipe the hand away. I don't know why P does not like Romeo. I mean, well, okay, yeah, actually, I do know why he doesn't like Romeo. They kind of did the entire bit there with the little cut scene at the beginning that very much did explain it very succinctly, but still, you know what I'm saying. It's not a complicated sort of relationship that these two have. If you can just put on a short, like, interpretive play about it, right? Hopefully I can get my potion charge back here. I just think you're rude. That might be true, too. I'm not going to say one way or the other. Come on. Look, if you're going to jump at me, jump at me. There. Makes it easier for the both of us. Now then. All right, Romeo, let's go. I have no stamina left. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What are you feeling like, Romeo? I am getting a good amount of damage done here, thankfully. It's just like, woof. Oh, that one's not great. Not bad, but also not great. Oh, then there is another phase even. Oh my god. 4-phase boss fight, baby. It never ends. Jeez. Man, I tell you. It's like it's surprising that this isn't the final boss at this rate, but I also know that very, very obviously. No, you don't understand. The fight wasn't hard enough yet. More! Introduce more mechanics quickly. Hey. Been going for almost 2 hours here just fighting the single boss. But I mean, that's actually pretty normal for Lies of P, to be fair. Never gonna stop. Yeah, I honestly don't know if there's like a better way that I should be doing this or something. Like if there are like mechanics or something that I just don't understand? Because like I definitely think that's a possibility, but I mean, well, if I don't understand it, I don't know. Alright. Get that timing down. I mean, I'll get it eventually. It's just going to take several hours. This is the entire reason why I wanted to do this as like a stream in the first place, because I know just how ridiculously long this sort of... this is not the one I wanted to go in on. Because I know how ridiculously long it takes to fight bosses. This is just normal. Made 4 different bosses to put them all in at the same time for the halfway point of the game. Almost halfway to beating this. Alright. Anything around the Opera House that I didn't really see? I can go give another couple tries against the mad puppet guy. Not that I think that it's going to be like, you know, worth it or anything, but I don't know. It's at least something to break up the monotony. Millennia from Elden Ring drifts down from the rafters to murder you. I mean, yeah, pretty much though, right? This definitely has that sort of like... one of the things with Lies of P is it definitely has that sort of modern day FromSoft thing of never let bosses end. Just keep them going, baby! Enough is never enough. He's just having a good time. He's just a silly little guy. Ah, well, I'll get this eventually. Maybe I can go and look around also just to see if there's like more potential upgrade materials. 'Cause I think I can still probably get more of that too. I don't know where that would be, though. I could also just go give more of a an attempt over at Romeo, of course, but I don't know. It's like I kind of just want to do something different for a little bit before, you know, jumping right back into it. All right. Ah. 4-phase boss, I tell you. Ah. Now there's a real question: is there going to be another boss that pops out of an even smaller Romeo that pops out of Romeo? Perhaps it's like his brain that ejects itself from his body to attack you also. What I'll do is I'll just go. Try and fight the cricket who powers Romeo. I mean, the crickets don't power the puppets. They're just, you know, there for moral support. No, they're just there for, well, actually, yeah, like kind of moral support, though. You know, I said that as like a dumb bit, but that is actually kind of true. The old coward strengths, as we like to call it over here in the Biz Nasty. If I can not stop running out of stamina, that is. It's a pretty good way to go about doing stuff, to be fair. Now, and he's crying. You made the puppet cry. It's like, yeah, but like, I don't like him. Also, I keep pressing the button for dodging in Stranger of Paradise, which is not the one that I want to be pressing. All right. Second Romeo to emerge from the Mad Clown puppet. What if, as it turns out, every puppet is just powered by increasingly smaller Romeos? You don't know. How could you know? All right, come on, man. Come on, Mad Pierre. Okay. At least he keeps exploding occasionally for reasons that make no sense to me, but hey, I did it. I beat the Mad Clown. Whatever. Not really like a big deal here or anything. I guess 6,000. Take that, nerd. For whatever. Again, it's just like, what does that really matter? It's just like some rando mini boss out in the middle of nowhere. But still, it's something to do. What now? I suppose I could probably go back to the hotel. Again, just now teabag him. I do not think that P can do that. Do not think that is possible. Stretching out here is the thing. Oy. It's like, again, there's no way that Romeo is like the final boss of the game or anything. You know what? I'm feeling like a little bit of a change of pace. I do love the treasure hunter mask, but let's try something different here. The Atoned? Oh, whatever. I don't want a pug. I don't get the classic outfit. Yeah, some little classy. He's just a little classy over here.
Welcome.
He's a little bit.
Hotel
All right. You know what? Sure. Let's get both of these because I feel like I could actually use both of them up to +3. Okay, yeah, not quite at the point where I can get to +5 or whatever. And then just lead it right up to the old top of the area here and get me a few more upgrades. I don't know, chat. You got any suggestions? Anything you want to see VP? Because if I'm making progress, absolutely. What does change shape do again? No shape memories. Okay. I don't remember what that is. You know, there is a, I could also look at trying to change up the arm. I'm not really using the Flamberger here or anything like that. Retain guard on pulse cell use. I don't use guard that much. Increases amulet slots. Retain guard. And then what does this do? Increase any staggerable. That's fable slots. That's obviously the one that I wanted. So, you know. Yeah. Then what is this one? Oh, yeah, the link dodge. Yeah. I've been getting a lot of good use of that. Maiden in this game looks slightly too anime for me. The thing is, there is also other characters do have blue hair like this. Like there's the one other alchemist guy that I got the magic box from. You know the one. You know what? I think I probably just want to go for this then. What do I got? Enhanced fatal attack. Yeah, I don't know how much stagger. When durability is at maximum? When discharged, when all pulses are discharged. Actually, probably good. You know what? I'll take it. Like perfect guard destruction, whatever. Lower damage will done. Enhanced pulse cell recovery. Probably not bad either. Where's guard reduction? Elemental attributes. What else I got? Stamina consumption. Yeah, I don't know. For ambush attacks and stamina. Again, I like to go through those pretty quick. Fable Catalyst. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you know what? Let's go like increase stamina, increase attacks. That also gives me another cool thing. I feel like that's not like a terrible guard or gain. Whatever. Give me a... What else we got going on here? Got at least one more of the things. Ambush, stagger. Stagger attack of dodge attacks and dash attacks. Probably not the worst idea. What else we got? Lower damage while dodging. Fatal attack also. Guard or gain recovery. You know what? Give me another one. Sounds good to me. I'm gonna have to go get more quartz though at this rate. My P organ, which is of course the penis, is I got big P organ energy over here. Okay, there we go. Let's just say all the stupid shit that you want to right now. Do I have anything? I got feel. How's feel?
Close your eyes.
All right. Anyway. What else? What else? You know, I was told that they, like, yeah, fighting other mini bosses and whatnot will give me more stuff. We could always just kind of go through a lot of the other areas that I haven't really fought a lot of the mini boss stuff in, like up on Moonlight Town. I don't know, I just don't feel like fighting. I just don't feel like fighting Romeo more right now. He's totally normal character. Okay. We'll get back to Romeo soon enough. Just go and find some of the things that I missed and we'll get in there. When you find out that your boss has 4 phases, it's just like, you gotta pace it out a little bit here and there, right? Hey, Harry, where we're doing lies of P. Too many phases. Too many phases. It is like 2 separate bosses in one. If these were 2 separate bosses, I would probably be a lot more interested. A lot more interested? Yeah, sure. I would be a lot more interested in like really trying to go for it. Yeah, did I ever beat you, for example? It's the thingy guy. Big fat thingy guy. I think I did, but I'm also stuck on Romeo. I mean, the thing is, when I thought it was just the one boss, I was like, oh, you know, that's not too bad. I feel like I did pretty good on this fight. But then it's like, I find out that it's like, oh, no. We're doing the Ashes of Ariandel thing here, I see. So I'm just like, oh, let's take a little bit of a break before jumping back in there. We'll get it eventually, right? I always do. Cut that out. Hey, you, cut that out. And then, what do you got? Star Fragment? Yeah, I was sort of hoping for quartz, but you know, what are you gonna do? Title your VOD Too Many Phases. Too many phases. Yeah, but I got a naming scheme for the episodes though. Also, I'm not gonna put up the VOD. There is no learn the parry system. Yeah, I mean I'm trying to use that. What I've been mostly using against the second or the third and fourth phase is this particular weapon. It's the Kukritet thing. It has a it's got a dash forward, which is really good for like jumping in, dealing damage, disengaging from fights. It was a really effective against the Rabbit Brotherhood. Like that was the saving grace for that fight. But the thing is, it is an entire extra boss fight that you gotta do before you even get an attempt there, which is why I'm like, oh, let's take a break. let's just you know, come on, really. Take a break. Let's go run around, fight some of the things that I've been ignoring for the rest of the game, and then we can go jump right back in there and continue the pain. Lies of P is a very hardcore. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But yeah, like a good jump in, disengage. Jump in, disengage. That's like the plan that I've been going for a lot of things, because I'm pretty good at that. Huge sword. You know, I always like smaller weapons. I think that at this point in time, I have, you know, like, I've been the guy that used the Dragon Bone Smasher back in, like, Demon Souls. But I feel like at this point in time, I'm way more interested in using nice, good, fast weapons comparatively. Should probably get out of an area where I'm getting constantly shot at by other things, but, you know. I hate that attack. Whatever, it's working well enough. Oops, all phases. It's so much. Oh, I'll be honest, I am having fun. It is fun to see a game that really goes all out like this. But like, oh, it's exhausting when it takes like 2 hours to fight a boss. It was the same sort of thing when I was playing Elden Ring where, you know, yeah, I was having a good time for the most part, but like, pretty regularly. What do you got? Give me something good, baby. Wow, I just chopped out that patience amulet. Yeah? I was sort of hoping for quartz there, but well, let's take a look. Also, I know they're there. Don't even try. Use the really big swords in Elden Ring for souls. They're really well made and polished. Oh, they know how to make you're talking about games that are very heavily based on Berserk. Of course they're going to want you to use the big weapon, right? It's so slow and everything. But then again, you know, I'm a channel that plays a lot of Dead Cells. I feel like in that game especially is also a good way to kind of get yourself off of... Oh, really? Huh. You know, that wouldn't be too bad. You know, like, how much more max HP do I really need? Okay, equip on Puppet, information memory, keeping the springs in order and composure. Don't understand some of the principles. Maybe? Oh, how... Movement, speed, and stamina. I need to... Okay, fine. Yeah, like, what do we got here? We got, like, this frame. What if I unequip it? How much? Yeah, it is better. Fine. This game is... I'm still, like, really shocked at just how well this game in particular is made for a lot of Souls. You know, you compare this to a lot of other, like, Souls stuff. It's like, this game is very well well made for being very clearly inspired, but it is good. It's like it is. That's why I wanted to play it in the first place, because usually I'm not here playing every single Souls game that comes out. I'm not like that Iron Pineapple guy or whatever that is just like I played 10 Souls games you never heard of that are all terrible, but I done did it. It's like, no, but I'm just like, you know what? I really like Bloodborne. I want to play a good challenging game, and here we are. And although I think that perhaps it is somewhat excessively challenging at some points, I'm still having a good time. Perhaps a little bit. There are some parts that I would perhaps criticize for being a bit excessively difficult. Okay. Oh, what? Hey, we can go and try and fight the... Yeah, there was the workshop union here. There was the puppet of tomorrow that I can maybe go try. Did you beat the annoying boss? No, we're just taking a break. I'm going around and cleaning up all of the things that I've been ignoring up to this point. I found out that there was a 4th phase where Romeo lights his swords on fire, and I'm just like, oh, we can take a break. we can take a little bit of a break here, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Even the surprise super boss that comes out of the boss there also has a 2nd phase. Oh boy, first boss really. The first boss was pretty fun. I loved how he literally yanked off his head to go and attack you. That was very Dark Souls 2 specifically. When I'm right, very Dark Souls 2. You know what, with the last giant ripping off his arm and everything. The joke phase. Yeah, if it was. But you know that this is not a joke boss. This is not the end of what is the word I'm trying to think of? Demon Souls. Where, you know, it's like this little blobby guy that has a sword. It ain't like that. All right, what do you got? Missed this one. Oh, quality investigation, done secretly. Getting worse over time. Oh. Square's puppets have a chance defects. Oh, that makes a big difference. Oh, that's where the Barren Swamp is. Huh, interesting. Nicola. Yeah, I get it. Actually, is that the right? Yeah, whatever. Nah. Bosses. I mean, I did actually fight the boss that was down here. Yeah, it was like the big armored, actual military robot guy. Slowly rotating industrial fans. But there was the puppet of tomorrow, which I can't remember exactly where that was at right now. I thought it was right at the entrance, but I guess not. Maybe I can go back there, see what we got. Ah. Might also be worth just getting right back to that old Sigma grind set, baby. Wasn't there some? Yeah, the huge metal robot, the puppet of tomorrow. I remember it was called. It had a boss health bar, and I'm just like, I don't want to fight that when I saw it. But you know, this is I just beat up the mad clown robot, wasn't it? I swear it was just like right over here. So I'm like, maybe I do. Maybe I just want to go. Maybe I want to go give it at least an attempt. It is, whatever. Let's just go get back to Romeo, see what we got. I kept one-shotting me. Let's just get back. Let's get back to Romeo then. Who knows? Maybe this is the one. If only I could get to. If only I could get like at least, what is it, +6 or something on the weapon here. I mean, I didn't even try fighting that. I just saw it and I'm like, nah, that one, that seems like a bit much. Maybe later in the game, if I'm getting annoyed with another boss, we can go run back in there and check it out. I'm like, nah, I do want to fight this guy. Let's get to it. I'm about as ready as I'm going to be, right? Oh, I do have a... Actually, wait. Before I do this, I should probably go spend all my souls on stuff, right? Before I get too far. I also want to try and switch out the arm. I'm sure I can probably... There's like that one arm that gives you the explosive parry. It can maybe be worth trying out. I feel like I'm starting to get the patterns of this boss a little bit more down. How do you use the cube? I mean, you gotta talk to the alchemist guy and everything like that. But I mean, aside from that, I don't know. Like, I don't really end up using the cube at all. So, you know what? Throw it up to an even 20. I feel like that's never really a bad investment. A little bit of extra health. Anything else? Anything else? Purification, probably good. Moonstone, I don't think that's going to do me too much good. Oh, I can even get... Oh, there's even another one here. Do I have any solid souls I can crush right now? Still got to go figure out what do I want to use these, or do I want to actually get the special weapons? I don't know. I keep kind of waffling back and forth on that.
Welcome to Hotel.
Yeah, okay. Well, not enough. Yeah, here, you know what? These are can probably get use out of this sort of thing, as usual. Okay, teleporting right back to the Opera House. Yeah, right in here. See what happens. Continue to drink my delicious Baja Blast. Gotta get Baja blasted for this one, everybody. All right. Baja Blast, that's right, it's back. Apparently it's the 20th anniversary of Baja Blast. So they brought it back in bottle form, as you do. Because usually it's like a summer thing or whatever. The weapon you get from Romeo looks so cool. I'll have to check that one out. I mean, is it just the scythe? Is it the scythe that he uses? Because I'm just assuming that right now, because that makes sense, right? At least, but I mean, we'll see eventually. Yes. It is a pity, isn't it? Yes, and spins. Oh boy. Do it again. Get that stamina back. Yeah, you can dodge. It's better than that. Come on, P. Yeah. Man, let's get one big hit in before I does the tantrum. Okay. All right. No, come on. Yeah, I don't even know why I thought that was going to work. I should have just... Of course. Come on. Okay. Oh, yeah, I was going to switch out the arms, too. I totally forgot about that. Terrible. Okay. Right, don't forget about that. Do it again. You feeling like doing it one more time? Sure you do. Alright, come on. Well, one of the things I just got with the P organ here is that... There we go. Yeah, and finish him off. Alright, well, let's see how it goes here, baby. P organ. It's what it's called! Like, I didn't make up the name. Good. Oh my god. Didn't even do that much damage. Then disengage. Hit and disengage, baby. That's the plan. I'm gonna go for it. What? Oh, I got overheat. I walked into the fire, for God's sake. I think. I'm actually not even sure. All right. It's what it's called. It's called the P organ. It's like a heart for a robot. You know, as you do. Get right back into it then. Or a peen. It does not look like a penis, unless your penis looks like a heart. Does your penis look like a heart? And not like a cartoon heart. I'm talking like a realistic, you know, circulatory organ. It does, doesn't now? Oh, it doesn't now. You really? I think you're trying to sell me a dog on this one. All right. Get one more thing before we go into the tantrum phase. Okay, come on now. And I don't know why I keep going in on this. I mean, they don't get a lot of damage. It's just, you know. They also take a lot. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where the hitboxes are for this at this point in time. Yeah, like that. That sort of thing. And there you go. No damage. No, yeah, did not too much damage on that one, but hey, it wasn't too bad, all things considered. But still, it's like, yeah, clearly gonna have to go a little bit harder for this if I'm going to. I'm gonna have to clearly get this a little bit better if I'm going to get to this first phase effectively enough. Yeah, we'll see, I suppose. Back right into it. A pity indeed. What? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's two hit. Can try parrying the first phase. What do you think I'm doing right now? It's not easy. It's wait, how'd that still hit me anyway? Come on. Well, I mean, parrying is not really a panacea for everything in a fight, unfortunately. I tried that on so many other bosses, and it just doesn't really work. However, it does. I do feel like I have enough of a... Oh, yeah, I also want to switch out the hand for maybe something else. I do feel like I have enough of an understanding of how the phase goes that I can still... Then I can maybe... Or no, not that. There you go. I can maybe try using, like, the Aegis or something. Because, like, what else am I going to be using here? Maybe the puppet string? I don't know. Give it a try. That one does take a long time to actually get the parry out there, though, which is why I'm like, I don't know. Would be a decent way to get a little bit of extra damage. Hard to say. Let's see kind of how it goes, I suppose, right? Mm-hmm. Right through there. Alright. Back into it. Yeah, it's not really as effective as just doing regular. Just doing a regular, hit, right? Nah, I think I'd rather just go with something else. I don't know what, though. Honestly, I don't know if any of these arms are actually... It does seem sort of like a lot of these arms are not particularly good. Unfortunately. Like, I keep trying to switch them out to a bunch of different things, but it never really makes too much of a difference. Well... I mean, I guess, like, the flame one, maybe. The lightning one, maybe. The one that just punches. I can give it a try. Because, yeah, the fact that that arm has a slower parry than just, you know, doing that makes it not very tempting to try and use most of the time is the problem. It's like, why don't I just go for a regular parry, which is faster, and I feel like I can react to things a little bit more. Alright, back to it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Gets completely stuck in this area. There you go. I mean, I guess going for like the perfect parry stuff definitely is pretty effective in terms of breaking guard and everything like that. Okay. Come on now. I can't believe you kept hitting there. Come on. Let's not. Come on. Oh, yeah. Come on now. Whatever. I tried my best. Just doing perfect guards until you get the big hit here. does seem like maybe a decent idea, but there are a lot of attacks that just have multiple follow-up attacks that also make it a lot more difficult to do parries with when you start getting the wacky flailing arms in the second phase of 4. Remember, everybody, there's 4 phases to this fight. Get it eventually. Been going for about 2.5 hours now, eh? Yeah, I didn't get the second one. 4 that we know of. You know, very true. Wait. Ah! I mean, I just imagine that it's like, that would probably be... There you go. Okay. Right. I keep forgetting every time he... Okay, well, whatever. Okay. Yeah, it's like, it seems like during the second phase, I can't really do the same sort of, parry nonsense. Right, and then every time I try to go in on that attack, he just goes for instead the fall, which I always get hit by, and doesn't really do too well for me. All right. It's funny that we're currently in the point where it's just like, gotta really learn the first phase of this fight just so that I can get more attempts at the second phase, or the third phase of the fight. Aye. Always one of those things where it's just like, no, I wasn't going to say that I was going to fall for it. Speaking of falling, though, just send me right back. Always a good feeling when you got a boss that it's just like, okay, now I need to perfectly learn how to do this first part of the boss fight so that I can just get a shot at the second part. At least with something like a Cuphead or something, it's like instant retries, right? And usually a very short sort of first phase. Well, right back into it, baby. We'll get it eventually. Haven't given up on a game yet. Yep. Oh, come on. Yeah, the big sweeps, though. And I feel like I don't get nearly as well. What? Hit him. There. All right. I'm not just gonna go tank this hit again. That's silly that I keep doing that, to be honest. Yeah, I'm stuck on the table. Come on now. Try it again, man. Ah. Don't be silly. Oh, here, how about this then? Not that it matters because, again, there's multiple phases. Okay. Ah. Once more. Get there eventually. I'm like, man, I'm still just mad that it's like they got two completely separate bosses here. Well. Maybe what I should do is I should just start wrapping up the stream, go do this one on my own at this point in time. Because it is just, like, I feel like I'm not, it's gonna take a while. I do not think that we're gonna suddenly get to the point where it's just like, and now suddenly I got it, and the boss is done. There. You don't mind watching you work on it? Oh, come on. Mm-hmm. Hey. What if we start talking about... What if you start talking about... Vor? You know, I never considered that. Okay, here we go. This is a very punishable attack. Which then I always go in way too hard on, but you know. What do you got? Okay. Come on, get in there. Well, at least this gets me to the next phase easy enough, but like, well, what do we got now? Well, I mean, I know what we got now. We got Romeo, King of Puppets. There he is. There he is, everybody. It really he. Okay. Our close. All right. It really he. Look at him. There he is. No, went in too fast. Not too bad. Mm-hmm. Didn't go for the big dumb hit. Good. Make sure I get my stamina back. All right, look at them thighs. Look at them thighs. We're looking at like a Metal Gear Revengeance thighs, baby. What more could you want out of life? Or death? All right. Not quite the next phase just yet. The next phase. The increasingly ridiculous amount of phases that are going to be happening right now. Been a little bit too hard there. Or not hard enough. No, it was a little bit too hard. Romeo, please give me like more chances to attack. You're being unfair. Good. It wasn't even like ran out of stamina right there. All right. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Made it to phase 2B. Phase 4, you mean, right? Yeah, but it's like then I died immediately. Alright. I run right into it. Phase 65. The point where they finally decide maybe they should just wrap it up already. Mm-hmm. Yep, one there. Oh, I didn't get that one. There you go, and there you go. Yep, and second one. Ah. Does take like 5 perfect parry jumps. Souls games with a dev set. I mean, that's. Bleh. Like every Souls game. I don't know why I keep going in on that hit. It never really pays off. This one is one that pays off pretty often, though. What, really? You weren't even there. Where do you want to go? No, back to no. Right, not that one. And okay, they're going for that one. All right. Thankfully, it's not a huge area that hits or anything. There you go. Well, there's that then. All right, Romeo. Right back into it. You're burning up. I was not even anywhere close. I don't know what I was trying there. Okay. Calm down there, Romeo. Now do an attack so that I can counterattack you. Ooh. Perfect. Yeah, I didn't really do too much now. Did it there. I do still be burning up, though. You'd light the entire place on fire, to be fair. Okay, and we're good. Come on, do something. See, perfect. I don't really want to go in on that one. I really should be going in on more of these, but I'm not going. But I'm not doing it. Isn't the man, the giant robot, be squishier than giant? I mean, he is, isn't he? It's just, you know, he also is. Ow. Romeo, please. He also is, you know, much faster at attacking. You know, that entire thing. I feel like the Romeo, the big puppet, is also doesn't have nearly as much health. It's true. Come on. All right, come on. At least give me a chance to hit you. What do you got? What are you feeling like doing now, Romeo? You feeling like tricking me with your trickery. Come on. Oh, okay, well, fine then, whatever. Oh. Well, we're reliably getting to phase 4, so there is that. What a cheap move. There's a lot of cheap moves in this fight. I don't know if you've noticed. There's a lot of cheap moves in this game. Enemies will just like if you remember the fight against the Black Rabbit Brotherhood specifically, the guy with the axe will just like magnetize to you when he wants to attack. He will just like rush up 4 feet and then he'll like start a swing and then like rush up 4 feet right into your face. Which is why I was trying to really wait him out. Wait him out on that. Or range him out, specifically. Alright. Phase 2 for the first phase. First phase 2. That's right. Making progress. Making progress. Nah, it doesn't get... Sort of hoping I might be able to block that one, but there's no... But yeah. All right, Romeo, what are you feeling like this time? There you go. Starting to figure out how I want to approach that phase, or that attack at the very least. Just go right into the disengagement type of thing. Fine. The one where he starts swinging the arms around. Dear God, give me something. Give me an attack that I can punish. That's probably an attack I can punish. It just... Come on. No? Still trying to figure out what the good attacks are in this phase, because it is just like... Because, like, yeah, that sweep is just not working. This one. Alright. Jump on Cyberpunk for a bit. Oh, here we go. Not perfect, but okay. I should really just prepare anytime he starts doing a arm swipe type of thing to just start getting parries out there. Yeah, because like clearly, you know, I just keep getting hit by it. There we go. Not that attack, obviously. Okay. Oh, what else we got? What else we got? Yeah, I don't think this one was going anywhere. All right. Didn't do many very punishable attacks on that one. Sort of subject to the RNG there. But okay. Yeah, this has been we're getting close to like 3 hours fighting a single boss here. I'm gonna stop this one here and instead go and watch like YouTube videos as I continue to grind this out forever.